And we are back here on the WHHI-TV Daily News. With me now is Thomas.Reitz. He is, of course, with the Beaufort County Council. And as always, we're going to have a lot to talk about today. Let's get started, though. You know, obviously, the topic that's been on everybody's mind this week, and then probably we're not going to talk about it anymore after that. But, of course, that's Debby. So talk to us a little bit about what went on with County Council during the storm.
I think both the county and the town council and the town government did extremely well with the response and the involvement. Just with my participation, I spent a lot of time in Bay Pines with some good people there, the Clark family, Bellingham family, the Hall family that was pretty well affected. And, you know, our focus is to not just have a sound bite and talk about it, but actually follow through on the things that are going to help them avoid this type of flooding in the future.
Yeah, and Bay Pines really did get hit. We were so lucky in so many areas, but obviously that's one area that we need to look at a little bit more maybe. And let's talk about, you know, one of the things that we hear a lot from people is that we want transparency. We want to know what's going on. So let's, in an effort to do that, let's talk a little bit about the ongoing investigation and where we are right now with that.
Sure. To me, I think that's one of the most critical things for our county at this point. We hired a new manager on July 1st, Mike Moore. And one of the things, as a new council member, I'm a veteran now, obviously, after a year and 6 months or whatever it is. We don't want anything hanging over the head of our new county manager or ourselves. Right. My thing is I'm trying to convince my council members, and by the way, our council has come together very closely on many matters. Many things we agree on, some we may not, and this may be one of them. But one of the things that I want to stress to my team is that we need 100% transparency with this investigation. Right. Not only the reports, I got to tell you, I think it goes back to a year ago, July 3rd. I think we started this investigation. I think everything that the people want to see, whether it's law enforcement or SLED or I don't care who, every piece of work product that we have in this regard should be open to the public. We have the ability right now to turn that sentiment about council around to a very good thing. And I'm starting to hear some very good feedback on how, a lot of things we're doing. This is paramount, transparency on this.
I agree, absolutely. So thank you for working toward that. We all appreciate that. And so about the time I think it was that you got elected to county council, we decided that we wanted to pay a little bit more for some green space. How is that going?
Oh, my word. I'm glad you brought that up. I think the county knows that our first endeavor for green space was a Jasper Beaufort type program where we joined up and we put some good money toward protecting about 1,000 acres there. Something really close to home. I call it the Mitchellville 26 acres. It's down on Fish Hall Road, in that park. It's 26 acres that it was one of the first things I did jointly with town council to work together with town council and others to actually put that in for consideration. And, you know, if we keep our prayers going there, I think we're going to get that 26 acres protected in perpetuity.
Well, that would be amazing. Of course, obviously that area is so rich in history and we want to make sure we are preserving it. So again, thank you for that effort. And then I have here in my notes that you wanted to mention something about an internship. We've got about a minute left. So tell us what that's about.
Ms. McDaniel, first of all, thank you for having me. I appreciate it always. I've spent a lot of time out on different events with the high schools and middle schools and Dr. Rodriguez and parents and kids. And somehow I was at an event, I think it was at the high school, and I happened to ask the kids, hey, have you ever thought about being part of council, town or county? And one of the kids said, don't you have to be old for that? And it was a great entree. And somehow I just went to Dr. Rodriguez and said, hey, listen, why can't we create an internship program? He talked about the one that the high schools have now with Columbia. And I said, hey, listen, that's good, but we should start at home because we really need help here with these kids and families that have grown up here. They can offer us so much knowledge. And if we can create a program, which we did, Catherine Mead, one of our people in our group in our county, put together a nice program, and I think we're paying these kids as well to be interns, and it's starting this fall. So I hope that's a good program. I hope it gets started this fall like we should get it started and bring a lot of kids in all over the county, though, all high school kids all over.
Well, I love that idea, getting them in there early and getting involved in the community. What a fabulous idea. Thank you so much, Tom, for being here and for all the information you shared today.
Listen, I appreciate it always. Anytime you want to talk, I'm available. I thank you.
Thanks to everyone on the show today for their insights and contributions. As always, our production team is behind the scenes to make all of this possible. And of course, we are honored that you have chosen to share part of your day with us. I'm Betsy McDaniel, and we'll see you for the next WHHI-TV Daily News.